Welcome back to the channel. We're back again. Here to do the match reaction. Viktoria Plzen 1, Manchester United 2. And just give me a few seconds. Let me complete my setup. Because today, I think, just sell everybody. As you can see in the title, it's right there, sell them all. Sell all of them. Every one of them should be sold. Because most of those players did not worth to represent this noble club. Did not worth to play for Manchester United. The vast majority, most of them are rubbish. Especially for us, the performance today was diabolical. Most of them need to leave ASAP. They should be giving away ASAP. And few players, I think, need to leave January, no matter what. We all know it will take time to get rid of every one of them, but few of the guys have to leave during the January transfer window. They are making huge salary at this football club without applying effort, without doing anything. They are on huge salary. And today, first half, I'm sorry. The way we performed in that first half was atrocious. Most of the front players, particularly, they were absolutely shocking. And I think for some of them, this is it. They have to leave. It is time for them to go. And let me just call a lineup that started the game. We started with Andre Onana in goal with a battery of Lisandro Martinez, Mattia Delayed, Mazraoui, and we have Diego Dalot, right wing back, Malacia left wing back, Bruno Fernandes, and Casemiro in the middle of the park. Up front, we have Joshua Zexi, the main striker. Then we have Marco Rashford and Amad Diallo playing behind them. But for that first half, it was disgraceful. We had nothing going forward. We were absolutely dreadful. Against a team like Viktoria Plzen, they are not even a Champions League team. We were that bad up front. And Joshua Zexi, as for me, it doesn't matter. No matter how many times, no matter if we get it out 2-3 years, he can never be a good striker at this football club. He is careless in possession. He is awful. A whole lot of play is atrocious. He will never succeed at a football club. He will get goals here and there like he did against Everton. But on a consistent basis, he will never be consistent. Because his style of play doesn't suit this style of play. He is very, very slow. A very slow footballer. So we have to get rid of him. He was dreadful today. Absolute disgrace. He was an absolute disgrace today up front. He offered nothing today. Nothing. He was no threat today. He was non-existent. He should leave this football club. He is not a Manchester United player. I don't care whether he just been here for a few months, but he's not good enough. At this level, he is not a Manchester United player. We should get rid of him. Marcus Rashford. That performance today, you were an absolute disgrace. Shocking. He was abysmal today. That was a complete horror show from Marcus Rashford. That was a horror movie. He was dreadful. I have no word to describe how bad Rashford was. No word. I have no word to describe how terrible this guy was. A terrible footballer. No effort. He doesn't track back. A whole play is terrible. First touch is bad. He was non-existent today. He's a complete waste of talent. And there is no way back. This guy, he has been at the football club since 2016. He has been, this is Rashford, like 9th season. He played under Luis Van Gaal. He played under Jose Mourinho. He played under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He played under Ten Hag and now Amorim. And he also played under Ralph Ranier in a short period of time. There is no way this guy going to pick up any form. And Manchester United, this is not a charity. We're not doing charity. We shouldn't be keeping players for years for them to discover their form. No. It's not a charity organization for us to be keeping a passenger like Rashford for him to rediscover his form 2 seasons ago. No. He has been here for so long. So I think he needs a new environment. I don't care. Get rid of him January transfer window. 30 million, 20 million, whatever. We didn't buy this guy. We should give him away. It doesn't matter how much a club bid for this guy. He should be sold in the January transfer window. Because he is bad. He is terrible for the dressing room. He should go. We shouldn't waste time. We shouldn't waste our energy. We shouldn't tell the coach to improve this guy. Because this guy, he's a person already in the dressing room. He has played under so many coaches. This is the reason why if the club were listening to Jose Mourinho wanted to get rid of Rashford, Anthony Martial, and Paul Pogba. He saw them as problems at this football club. And we all seen it. What did Anthony Martial achieve? Nothing. Paul Pogba, nothing. They were all problems in the dressing room. So Rashford should be sold ASAP. January, he should be sold. Any bid can win. Any month, he should be sold. Because he will never ever improve. Never. He's not going to improve. Because the problem with he's not even willing to work hard. That's the bare minimum, to work hard. If you listen to the Cristiano Ronaldo interview, that most of the young players on the team, they don't listen to advice. If I was a player in that dressing room, if I were in that dressing room as a player, Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest players ever to play the game of football in the dressing room, I would be on him every minute for him to give me pieces of advice, what to do as a professional, because his longevity alone. But what did he say? Say only a few of the players were willing to listen to advice. The greatest player ever to kick football in your midst, you don't even want to take advice from him. And I believe players like Rashford, they were the one that never wanted to listen. Because this guy, he feels that he's on the level of Kylian Mbappe or Vinny Jr. because of the English press, because he had a good PR team. But he's terrible. He's a terrible footballer. He has never ever been at that level, the level of Kylian Mbappe or Vinny Jr. But because the British press will put him on a pedestal, he's rubbish. Get rid of him ASAP, January. I don't want to see him. Freaking rubbish. Rashford, he is trash. Get rid of that trash. And Amad Diallo, in that position today, he didn't really offer anything. I think as a right wing back, he offers more in that position than playing him as a number. By playing him as one of the 10. I think that number 10 role, he didn't offer anything today. He was not effective as compared to the right wing back position. Whenever he played the right wing back position, he is very effective. But I will not go high on Amad. I think he's one of those players that deserve to stay, because we have to get rid of almost everybody in the squad. Only a few players, maximum 8 players should remain. The entire squad, we should sell them all. And Casemiro, his legs are gone. We all saw it when he was there in the game. We didn't create anything. But after he left, we created a lot of chances, because this guy, he does not have the legs to cover the ground. He is done, he is finished, and he is on over 300 grand. How can you get rid of him when he's on over 300 grand? It's difficult to get rid of him, because this guy is on over 300K a week. And he doesn't have the legs no more. He was dreadful in that game. Lackluster performance. He did offer nothing. He's one of the players that we should get rid of ASAP. January transfer window, Casemiro, you won everything in your career. You were a great player at Real Madrid. Your first season, you were okay. You won the Champions League. You won many Champions League, many La Liga. It is time for you to go to Saudi Arabia and get your final paycheck. Please, Casemiro, I'm appealing to you. Please, just go to Saudi Arabia. You are not a shit player, but right now you are shit. Just go to Saudi Arabia and get your final paycheck, get your retirement benefit in Saudi Arabia. I think there where Casemiro belongs right now. He needs to go to Saudi Arabia for him to get a last paycheck, for him to get a retirement package. Bruno Fernandes, or Portuguese Fernandes, English Fernandes, he was not terrible today, but he's still giving the ball away cheaply. That's his problem. I don't know how he's already 30. How can you eradicate that from his game? He's still giving the ball away in dangerous position, Bruno Fernandes. How can a coach get that out of his game? He's still giving the ball away. And I think for now, for him, it's not ASAP, but we need a better captain. He's not a captain material. He's always moaning around, walking, moaning, grinding on the pitch. And he has a lot of energy. The only thing about him, he always gave the ball away cheaply. But today, he gave an assist. And I'm not going that high on him like that. But he also, in the long run, he has to leave. We cannot keep him. I don't know whoever offered Bruno Fernandes a new contract. The person didn't do well for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes is on 300K a week, 30 years of age. A new contract is not worth it. He's terrible. We have to get rid of Bruno Fernandes. And Lisandro Martinez, since your first season, you were brilliant, but since then, you have been dreadful. He is very slow in possession to make the pass. He takes a lot of time before he make a pass, and that is crazy. You cannot keep the ball for long without making the pass. And the first season, he used to play the ball through the line. He's not doing that anymore. And looking at his height, he is a complete liability in the air. Complete liability in the long run. For him, selling him is not ASAP, but in the long run, we have to get rid of him. We need a proper center back to play in our battery. For me, Lisandro Martinez, he's not the one. He has never been the same Lisandro Martinez his first season. He is not the one. He should go. Diogo Dalot, awful. Today, you didn't play left wing back. You play right wing back. But what did you offer today? Dreadful. That performance today was a complete disgrace. You should be ashamed of yourself. You play right wing back position, but you were dreadful. Absolute shit. Shocking performance. He kept giving the ball away. He gave the ball away so many times in that game. And I think there are some reports in Spain that Real Madrid want to sign him for 50 million. Can you please take the phone? Whosoever in charge right now, please take the phone and call Real Madrid for them to pay the 50 million. Even 40 million, take it. Cash in. He's not good enough. We should get rid of him. Diogo Dalot, not good enough. He has been awful since last season. Andre Onana, absolute shit show. This guy, he contributed a lot for Man United to finish bottom of their group in the Champions League last season. Almost every game in the 6 games Manchester United play in a Champions League, Lisandro Martinez, he gave, Andre Onana, he kept giving the ball away, kept giving cheap goals to opposition. And at the beginning of this season, I thought he has improved. I thought he's a different person. But for the past 2 games, he has gone back to his old ways, conceding cheap goal, giving opposition player opportunity to score. He gave Viktoria Plzen 1 goal today. And he's not good enough. I think in the long run, this is one of the biggest mistakes made by Ten Hag. By signing Onana for like 50 million pounds and giving David De Gea out. The priority was never a goalkeeper at that time. The priority wasn't a goalkeeper. David De Gea was a good shot stopper, better than Andre Onana. And Onana, his old behavior, giving cheap goal to opposition player, giving the ball away, is already creeping in again. His terrible performance last season creeping in again. For the past 2 games, he has given 3 goals away. And it's not good enough. I think we have to get rid of him. Onana doesn't deserve to be the goalkeeper of this football club. He's a complete disgrace. He is awful. He is a useless goalkeeper. We have to get rid of him if we want to move forward. Andre Onana should be nowhere near Manchester United first team. He should be nowhere near the first team. And the substitute, let me start with Anthony. He is atrocious. I mean, just give the guy away. If the Black Friday sale wasn't over, just put the guy on the market for Black Friday sale. 80% discount. You can still offer 60% discount. Give the guy away. We'll buy him for 85 million. Gave him away for 10, 15 million. Because he's pure trash. He will never improve. He's a complete trash. Gave him away. It's not good enough. Anthony is not good enough. His football IQ is zero. It's complete zero. And Mason Mount, never been good. Another awful signing from Eric Ten Hag. We didn't need Mason Mount. We needed a physical center midfielder, and he signed Mason Mount for like £60 million. Since he joined this football club, what has Mason Mount offered? Nothing. Absolute nothing. Just injured most of the time. He has offered nothing. And yet, we are using him. He offered nothing. Mason Mount has offered nothing. Yeah, Mohammed, I see you, man. Man, you got to count on one day. You got to count on the show. He offered nothing. Mount offered nothing. He has been useless. Since he joined this football club, he has offered absolutely nothing. And it is time for him to go. We have to move him on. If we want to go forward, Mason Mount should be moved on. Yeah. He should be moved on. He is not worth to be at this football club. This is not a charity organization where people come and just take free money. No, this is Manchester United. Especially that number 7 jersey. Whosoever gave him that 7 jersey is a disgrace. He's not worth to be at this football club. Sell him. He should be part of the ASAP. He is injury prone, and when he comes on, he is a complete liability. Get rid of him. Alejandro Garnacho. For the past few weeks or 2 months, he has been a complete trash. He has been awful, dreadful. And he's young. This is the reason why I will not advise for him to be put on the market for sale. I think he needs a lot of coaching. But if he doesn't improve, we have to get rid of him. This is Manchester United, another charitable organization. People should earn an honest living. Not come and steal a living like most of the players are doing. They are stealing living at Manchester United, making money that they're not worth. That's what is happening at Manchester United. Players making money that they're not worth to make. Player making money that they're not worth. No, the coach, Mohamed, working on the defense. The defense is not really a major problem at this football club. Prior to Nottingham Forest game, Liverpool, they are the only team that considered least good than Manchester United in the Premier League. But the goalkeeper is a problem. Mistakes are part of his game. And to be a good team, to be a championship winning team, to be a team that will compete in the Champions League and the Premier League, you need a better goalkeeper. And I think Onana, we have to get rid of Onana because this guy, he was given a whole of last season and he was abysmal. He was diabolical. He was dreadful, lackluster performance after one another. He did absolutely nothing last season. And this season, he has also been given the opportunity. But for the past 2 games, he has given 3 goals away. He gave 2 against Nottingham Forest, and today he gave 1 goal away. That is not good enough to be a proper squad that will win a championship. There is no team that have won the Premier League without a good goalkeeper. No team. The Manchester United team during those days, we have Peter Schmeichel, arguably the greatest goalkeeper ever in the history of the Premier League. After that, we have Van der Sar. Van der Sar, one of the best goalkeepers ever. We have Van der Sar. And you look at Chelsea, that Chelsea team now that considered only 15 goals. It was not only the defense. They had a good defense, that Chelsea squad. John Terry, Cavallo, William Gallas, and Paulo Ferreira. Those guys were the defenders. But they had Petr Cech, who was saving the entire team. Even when the defense make a blunder, Petr Cech will be there to save those guys. But for Onana to be saving the defender, he is there making silly mistakes. So I think we have to get rid of him. Onana, in the long run, if we want to be a better squad again, we want to be a Premier League or Champions League winning team, we don't need Onana in goal. He's a complete disgrace as a goalkeeper. Every time he's making mistake. You can't do that at Manchester United. You cannot do that at Real Madrid. Real Madrid, you make one or two mistakes, you out. They don't have time. That charity organization can wait for you to find your form. And Madrid, they don't wait for you to find your form. You out. The time the team will be waiting for you to rediscover your form, the team will be all of the competition. There will be all of the Champions League. There will be all of the La Liga or the Premier League race. The time they will be waiting for you to rediscover your form. And this is what we're doing. Treating a football club like a charitable institution. No. People shouldn't come to Manchester United and steal a living. People like Onana, he's stealing a living. He has been dreadful saying he joined this football club. Only the first 2 months of the season, he was good. But the entire last season, the entire 9 months, 9 to 10 months of the season, he was absolutely awful. And now, he's dreadful. He gone back to the old ways. It's not good enough. He has to go. And before I go, even though I said sell them all, that means the majority have to leave. Only 6 to 8 players should stay at the football club in the next 2 years. 6 to 8. I'll say 5 or 6. Matthias Delit, Mazraoui, Kobe Meno, Manuel Ugarte, Rasmus Hojlund, and Amad Diallo. That's it. The rest should go. The rest, we need to celebrate Garnacho, every one of them. Because Garnacho, as a 20-year-old, decision making is shocking. He's 20. Lamine Yamal from Barcelona, he's 17. But that kid decision making is top notch. That kid, his decision making is world class. But you get a 20-year-old guy who in your head, he thinks he is the new Cristiano Ronaldo. But he is an absolute disgrace. Decision making shocking. And Rasmus changed the game. He got the 2 goals. This is the reason why I always say Rasmus Hojlund should remain at this football club. He's about 21 years old. And as long as if you get Rasmus Hojlund 3 opportunities, at least he's going to score 2. You have to create for your striker to score. Rasmus Hojlund, he has not been getting the service that he needs. This is the reason why he barely score goals. But whenever you provide him the service, he's going to score goals. Like today, he scored 2. He's a complete striker. He is the only person in our front line that should remain at the football club. The rest of them get rid of them. They now want to be at this football club. Get rid of the rest. They don't deserve to be at this football club. Only Hojlund should remain. Get rid of the rest. So, ladies and gentlemen, before I go, if you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the Football Heritage. The link is in the description. Subscribe, share, and like. It is the Football Heritage. So we'll be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. Central Time and 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 p.m. Liberian Time. If you are in Eastern Africa, Southern Africa, it will be 1 a.m. in the morning, Saturday morning, 1 a.m. We'll be back here with the weekend preview, because a lot of matches this weekend will be here to bring you the preview. I will be here with 2 other persons. So peace. You guys can have a blessed day. Thank you for listening. And to those who will listen later, because more people will listen after the show, I really appreciate everything. Keep supporting. This is a new channel. Your support will make the channel to grow. Thank you. Peace. I'm all of you.